I have a sink drain that is draining very slowly, and I've cleaned some hair clogs out of it in the past. Usually what I've done is taken a wire hanger and taken some of the drain pipe apart, and then put a little bend in the wire hanger end and tried to hook the hair clog out. I got one of these. It's called a Zip-It. Supposedly unclogs drains and showers, and you can see it's kind of a 17-inch long piece of plastic with some barbed hooks on it, and I guess the idea is you put that in there and kind of wiggle it around, and those little barbs are supposed to grab any hair clogs and pull them out. And I was going to use this, and then I subscribed to this Family Handyman magazine. I just read a interesting article from somebody who said that they tried this Zip-It and didn't really have very good luck, and they came up with another solution, and I'm going to give this one a try. Basically what they did is they took, this is 1/8 inch wire cable, and you can get this at probably any hardware store or home center. And this one I cut, I got a 40-inch long. The guy that I read the article on, he said he did about a 3-foot long piece, so this is pretty close. And then I put a little bit of duct tape, on one end here to keep it from unraveling. And here I went back about 3 inches and put a piece of duct tape. And then I unraveled the end of the cable a little bit to create this separation. And what this guy said then, he just takes a cordless drill and puts the one end into the cordless drill, and then puts it until he encounters the block in the pipe, and just lets it spin, and then pulls it out a couple times, cleans it off, and redoes it until the clog is gone. He said that worked way better than the Zip-It plastic thing. So I'm going to give that a try and see how it works. Here I've removed all the towels and stuff from underneath the sink, and I put down a towel for any water that might splash when I take. You could maybe go right through the drain, take the drain plug out, and go through the trap, but I'm going to take the trap off to make it a little easier to go right at it. And I've got a towel down here, maybe you can see that, and I've got a kind of a shell cake pan I'm going to put to catch any splashes. So I'll take the piece off, and then we'll see how this works. Okay, I took the trap off, the drain pipe trap, and there was a couple of cups of water in there that I dumped into the little pan below. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's the water really was disgusting smelling, and if you can see inside the hole, there's not a clog, but there's a lot of crud in there, and I'll probably take some kind of a bottle brush or something and clean that out before I get done. I'm going to get ready to go and put the snake through there and see how it works. I've got a little garbage can here and a supply of paper towels, because I assume that there's going to be a lot of crud that comes out that'll need to be cleaned off as I go. Okay, I just got done cleaning the trap out with the bottle brush, and as you can see, it's nice and clean now, the way it should be. And just forgot to mention, when you take this off, there's just two little plastic nuts usually that hold it on, and you can see the one right there that's still on the tailpipe from the sink, and then the other one is on the trap here. And you just tighten those hand tight. You can check for leaks and snug it up a little more, but it doesn't require, you don't have to put a wrench on it or anything. They should just be hand tight, and you should be able to remove them just using your hands. Well, let's get to work and see if we can clear out the plug that's in the drain now. Surprisingly, as I ran the drill with the wire on it through, I really didn't encounter any blockages. Then I thought, well, let me try the other way with the Zip-It tool, and I tried running that in there and didn't encounter any blockages either. So on a little bit closer inspection, I discovered that there's more of a block right in the tailpipe, and I ended up taking out the pop-up plug in the sink, and there was a lot of hair around where that attached. So I cleaned that off, and then looking down into the sink, into the hole, I don't know if you can see that, I got a flashlight here, but there's a lot of hair and stuff down right in the tailpipe. So To get that out, I just took a wire hanger and an old toothbrush, and I duct taped the toothbrush onto the end of the wire hanger, and then I ran that up and down a few times with the water running, and I put a 5-gallon, or probably a 3-gallon bucket under here to catch the water, and that cleaned a lot of crud out. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a lot of crud in that tailpipe. So I'll put this all back together and see how things drain. Okay, well, I got everything put back together. You can see the drain pipe with the P-trap is back on there, and again, this little plastic nut here and this one over here, just hand tighten them and then run some water through it, make sure it's not dripping, you know, check it, make sure everything's dry. And then that's on the back side up there, you can see where the pop-up drain attaches to the back of the tailpipe. And when you put that back in, you got to make sure you get the little metal rod through. There's a hole or a loop at the bottom of the pop-up drain. You got to play around a little bit, make sure the little rod goes through that hole so that when it goes up and down, when you activate the lever on the back of the faucet or wherever your lever is, that it makes the pop-up go up and down. I just filled the sink with water, and let's see how it drains. Looks like it's going down nice and fast. Draining good. Everything's dry. No leaks. And I think that'll take care of it. Now in this case, like I said, I didn't encounter any blocks down further up in the drain. Most of where the blockages were was in right below the pop-up drain, or right part of that. And I fished there was the biggest culprit right there, I think, that was causing the backup. So maybe you want to check that first before you take everything apart and see if that's where your problem is, and if not, you can go deeper into it. But hopefully you'll, if the zip it thing doesn't work very well, maybe you could try the drill with a little piece of cable on the end and see if that takes care of your problem. If you found this at all useful, please like and share it. And also I've got a couple of other videos on YouTube, some solutions to various problems, from how to get rid of lake weeds in your lake or river, to how to fix an awning on an RV, and how to fix a broken water pipe on a frost-free faucet, among a few others. So take a look, and if you would please like and share my channel, that would be great. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.